यथोर्णनाविर्हृदयादूर्णां सन्तत्य वक्तृतः तया विहृत्य भूयस्तां गसत्येवं महेश्वर. समाप्तं पूर्वम्. अग्रिमश्लोक. यत्र यत्र मनोदेही धारयेत् सकलं धिया स्नेहाद्वेषाद् भयाद्वापि याति तत्तत्स्वरूपताम्. देही यः देहं धारयति सः देही यस्य देहः अस्ति सः देही शरीरी मनुष्यः. यत्र यत्र मनः धारयेत् सकलं मनः धारयेत् धिया धिया धारयेत्. धिया इत्युक्ते तत्र एकाग्रता भवेत्. धिया धीः मनः दत्वा धारयेत् मनसः धारणं करोति इति. स्नेहात् द्वेषात् भयात् वा अपि याति तत् स्वरूपताम्. इत्युक्ते यत्र मनसः एकाग्रता भवति तत्र एव स्वरूपतां याति. तादृश एव भवति इति. स्वरूपताम् इत्युक्ते तत् रूपं प्राप्नोति. कथं धारयेत् धारयेत् इति अत्र विधिलिङ्ग् अस्ति परन्तु संभावनार्थे धारयेत्. यत् तत्र धारयति तर्हि मनः धारयति तर्हि किं भवति तत्तत् स्वरूपतां याति. तस्य स्वरूपतां तादृशताम् एव प्राप्नोति. स्नेहात् वा धारयेत् द्वेषात् वा धारयेत् भयात् वा धारयेत्. कथञ्चित् धारयेत्. तस्य किमर्थं धारयेत् तत्र किमर्थं धारयति मनः इति कारणं किमपि भवतु. स्नेहः भवतु द्वेषः भवतु भयं भवतु किमपि भवतु तत् स्वरूपतां याति. तत्र अग्रिमश्लोके उदाहरणमस्ति तस्य. So he will become same or similar to what one thinks intensely all the time, whether it be due to sneha means the liking or dvesha hatred or bhaya fear, whatever it is. So if one concentrates or brings something into mana, so he will become. So this is like what is the law of attraction, right? If it is completely all the time thinking about the same thing,
not dwelling on the same thought,
right? कीटः पेशस्कृतं ध्यायन् कुड्यां तेन प्रवेशतः याति तत्सात्मतां राजन् पूर्वरूपम् असन्त्यजन्. कीटः कश्चित् कीटः पेशस्कृतं ध्यायन् कुड्यां तेन प्रवेशत इत्युक्ते प्रवेशं कारयितः. प्रवेशत इति स्वयमेव न प्रवेशं कृतवान् कश्चित् कीटः परन्तु प्रवेशत अन्येन केनचित् प्रवेशत. तत्र कुत्र कुड्यां मीन्स्
nest
नीड इत्युक्ते नेस्ट्. kudya is like a wall. It is like a mud wall especially. So maybe in those old days especially, right? In the muddy places, the insects used to make their nest or their place, right, to live or to regenerate.
Yeah, they make their one bedroom, two bedroom apartments in the
to become their old ones. So tatra tena praveshata. Tena ityukte tatra kena praveshata. That is not given here because I think at least those times people used to know. Tena who puts another kita into that? Peshaskrutam dhyayan. Yeah. Dhyayan atra agre asti anvayah. Tena praveshata. Peshaskrutam means again that one bedroom, two bedroom. Pesha ityukte the cocoon type. Okay? Like a praseva. Praseva is like bag.
So Peshaskrutam ityukte kim punaha mahoday vadatu?
Like a boxed. These insects usually, when they are like larvae, they live in like a cocoon, right? Cocoon.
Oh yeah.
In the,
in
so,
the cyst, in the cyst.
In the cyst and their shell, and then from there they come out developed. So in this case, tena. So here they are giving example. Some other insect which is already grown up. So that one takes this young kita insect and puts it into a pesha cocoon in a kudya. Kudya is that muddy wall. So tatra antah eva tasya in that kosha antah eva कीटः किं करोति सः बालकीटः. So it is like a sleeping there, right? That dhyayan. So it is like dhyayan, and it doesn't come out of that until it's developed. Why it is not coming out? That is due to the bhaya of the bigger insect that we have to assume here, or based on we have to assume based on the example given here. So it doesn't come out due to some reason. It could mostly it is due to the bhaya of the other kita which is outside, which has put this inside. And now dhyayan, tatra dhyayan ityukte tasya smaranam kurvan. So because of the bhaya karanat bhahi na agacchati, because bhaya karanat sarvada tasya anya kitasya eva smaranam bhavati tasya. Atya smaram ityukte smaranam krutva satatam तत्व तत्सात्मतां याति. तत्सात्मतां इत्युक्ते साम्यताम् इत्यपि पाठान्तरः वर्तते. तत्साम्यतां याति. साम्यतां कस्य? यः येन प्रवेशितः तस्य साम्यतां याति. So the anya, the bigger kita insect, it will become similar to that. So here Rajan पूर्वरूपम् असन्त्यजन्. पूर्वरूपम् इत्युक्ते किम्? Not like when it was young kita or in a different larva stage, but पूर्वरूपम् इत्युक्ते तस्य देह अस्य जन्म न त्यजति. इत्युक्ते it is not dying and taking a new birth, but the same janma, it is just changing the form. पूर्वरूपम् अत्र पूर्व जन्म असन्त्यजन्. असन्त्यजन् इत्युक्ते न त्यक्त्वा अत्यक्त्वा तस्य देहमेव अथवा जन्म एव जन्मत्यागं न कृत्वा साम्यतां नूतनरूपं सादृश्यं याति, प्राप्नोति. So one should be focused on what they want, or sarvada by continuously thinking or dwelling on something, one will attain a similar form or similar thoughts. Now, for this, there are many different examples also you can think. In the one example is like of Ganesha. Like Ganeshasya Gajamukham Kimurtate. So that we have heard all the stories, right? This Purana stories. Gajamukha. Why did he get a new Gajamukha? What is the story of Ganesha?
Yeah, I always wonder, Bodha, Bhagwan Shankar is stopped from getting inside because Parvati Mata, she is taking shower, she is taking bath, and Sri Ganesha is at the doorstep, acting as a doorkeeper, and because he was instructed not to let anyone in. And Bhagwan Shankar comes after many years of tapas. So he does not recognize his son, and son does not recognize Pitashri. So Bhagwan Shankar loses his cool and he cuts his head off. When he realizes, he regrets, and then he puts a head of Gaja. But I am wondering why head of Ganesh was not put on his head, on his body.
Same head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a devil's advocate question because some people, yeah. So
yeah, that's a good question. That's
yeah.
like not even. No. In between, we lose that capacity to ask the question. If we tell this story to like a 4, 5, 6 years old, they will certainly ask this question.
Yes.
And then after doing all this study, again we start asking this question.
Right.
Mahoday, yeah. I read another version where the answer for this question I got, where it seems it is not Shiva Bhagavan. I don't know how far it's true, but it said it's in one of the Puranas. It is actually Shani. He was cursed that whoever he looks directly at will get burned. And when Ganesha was born, Parvati Mata was so happy. She wanted all the gods to come and see her son and bless him. Shani Bhagavan told her that if I see your child, he will burn, so I can't. But Parvati Mata said, no, this is my child. It is not ordinary. You can still come and see. So Shani Bhagavan, still being scared, he looked from the corner of his eye and he only saw the face. And that instantly got burnt into ashes. So I read that in a different book. And then they found the head of an elephant and they put it, Vishnu and Brahma and everybody came together and they put the Gaja's head on. That's why he's called Gajamukha.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Where did you read, Mahoday, this book?
I got a book, actually purchased that book because of that story, which was so different. A children's book. I'll look and tell you which book it is.
Yeah,
it is a picture book. It is a picture book for children, and I found it so fascinating. I just purchased that book because I've never heard that story from sir, and it said it's mentioned in some Purana. I'll check and
so
email
we
it.
need the reference. If there is some Purana mention, we can refer to the Purana then.
Yes, definitely. So, yes.
Yeah. So I think it is Skanda Purana. So
Maybe.
I have in my Bhasha Bodha blog in Sanskritam long back, I have written these same stories, same with the Shani also.
Okay.
It's there, Mahoday, in the Bhasha Bodha blog?
Yes. Yeah. That is some few years back I have written it. Then, yes, these are all stories are there, including that Shankar Bhagavan is also in some other Purana. But these are like not credible, right? These kind of
Right.
like,
Yeah. Purana is mix. It's a mixed bag.
a mixed bag, because some of these are like some stories are like moral stories, like Panchatantra stories. That they're not real.
Right.
They are like for entertainment,
Entertainment.
or they might have some other symbolic meanings.
Meanings. Right.
And regarding that, you can read. I need to find when I wrote it. If you can find, you can search by Ganesh. I think it will come up on my blog. But so what Parvati's the what you call the dirt on her body from which she made like a baby or doll.
Shakti.
So
Shakti.
what that indicate, meaning? So those are that. We should not be taking that literally. Like, so what that did Parvati had that much dirt to which she can make a baby or a doll on her body, that much dirt. And then what was she like, taking a bath that had no door to the bathroom? That other person has to guard the bathroom.
Yeah.
And Shankar Mahadev Shankar is like a Bhagavan or that stature, and he doesn't know that it is his own baby or son, or what Parvati is doing.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he rages and kills his own son. And then that question also there. Why find another elephant? Why not the same head? That's one question. Even if it is burnt to ashes, what about another human being's head?
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so
sometimes sometimes I think those days some leftist right to demonize us.
It says the Sanskrit refers to a species of bee or wasp.
What is that?
Sanskrit.
Yeah.
It refers to a species of bee or wasp.
Because the pesha is that kosha, cocoon.
Okay.
Maybe from that only in Marathi. We have Marathi person, Lakshmikandan. Pesh in Marathi is, for bag is called pishvi.
Right, yeah.
But that has a different origin as far as called prasevaha. That's a syuta. Syuta is like a sewn, right? Sewn is from sewn, like sewing. From there syuta comes, but the praseva is one which is used for carrying. From there probably the pishvi has come. But Ganesha, all that there, but coming back to this Ganesha, so that all whatever stories are there, like Panchatantra stories are there in those Puranas also, with some meanings, different like meanings are there for, significance are there for the Parvati's dirt and all that. But Ganesha, he got his, in another Purana I mentioned, he got his Ganesha head by continuously dhyanam kurvan kasya Vishwambhara Murti of Narayana. The Narayana has different forms, right? One of them is Vishwambhara Murti, that is again that is a bharanam karoti lokasya Vishwambhara Murti. So that the Vishwambhara Rupam of Narayana has a Gajamukam. You might have seen in some pictures where this Vishnu or Narayana has the thousands of heads, and one is this lion, monkey, and all that, right? Pig, and then one of them is Gajamukham. Okay.
Okay.
So with that, continuously meditating on that form, it is said that this Ganesha has got that Mukham. So, so this is one example I just wanted to remember for the Dhyana Dhyayan.
Do you remember which Purana it is? The story is?
Not right now. I have to find it.
Okay, I will look into your Bhasha Bodha.
Yeah. No, Bhasha Bodha also mentioned, but because I combined this also, Shani also, they are also given. And what is the significance of the dirt and Shankara? So what this Ganesha Tattvam? I think I titled Ganesha Tattvam, I think. Ganesha Tattva, what that actually means. Why is he known as Vigdhanashaka? Then the next one. Also,
at some other time, can we do this Vyasa on why Bhagwan Ram, after the war is over, is first asking Sita Mata to go away with Lakshman or Bharat or Vibhishan or Sugriva, and doesn't accept her. It's kind of, again, some people who are not from our practicing Hindus, or some people who are adversaries, they ask this question, that he indulged in bigotry, he did not respect his wife, and rejected her and all that. So
actually it's not real Sita, it's Maya Sita.
But he does that entering into fire is Maya Sita. We have Purna Astha, but the thing is, this is there in Valmiki Ramayana, that he does tell her that I have done my duty of salvaging my reputation, family reputation. I have not come here to get you. You can go away anywhere you want. I am not going to take you. And then she says that, okay, so he does not ask her to do Agni Pariksha. She herself says that I am willing to do Agni Pariksha. And Agni Dev, definitely, because she was completely, shast, so she passes through that. And then Sri Rama accepts her. But why in the first go, when she comes in front of all the, his friends and army, he kind of humiliates her. I mean, he uses harsh words to her in front of everybody, and she cries. So, and
what do the people want? Like, people will say, for that also they will say, if he has accepted, then also they will blame him. So
I know.
Yeah.
But
either way they have to blame him.
I mean, we understand that he was, my understanding was that he gave upper hand to Raj Dharma over Pati Dharma. So he wanted to prove to his people that, she lived for 1 year in somebody's, avas. So, she has, proved herself to be, pure and chaste. So, I am accepting her, and he wanted to prove to people that this is what I have done. This is our understanding, our astha. But some people who don't believe, they may ask. That's why
they will ask, because if he had accepted, then they will say, no, why did he accept? How can I accept? He has no. He is selfish. That also they will say.
Yeah, those people, they make all kinds of,
Because if they read the problem arises only because they read only 1 or 2 sentences, or they read some stories from somewhere, only one or that part. Because otherwise, if they read the entire that Aranyakanda, and after that this Aranyakanda itself, or Kishkinda Kanda, then it's a complete, if they read that how Rama
he was even talking to what rivers and so
rivers, correct, right? And then
forest and everybody, and he was crying, and he was
crying, and but I'm not going to quote it now here, but they have to if you read actually what he says, we can't imagine that he can ever abandon her. It's not possible. He cannot live without her.
Right.
So he is just a normal human being, and not only normal, a weak human being.
So I just like I said, some leftist, extrapolated in Ganesha's story. I this thought also entered my head that some leftist people inserted this sloka in Valmiki
It's okay.
Ramayana.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, that is some entertaining, right? Otherwise, people, they don't remember easily all those things.
And the thing is, this was written by Valmiki. Well, it was composed by Valmiki and it passed on by memory for several generations. Then somebody wrote it. And then after a few hundred years, again somebody wrote it. Because they knew, our rishis knew that this palm leaf will not last for thousands of years. So every few hundred years, new version was always written. So the last version that we might have might be just few hundred years old. So maybe some people made some changes.
Yeah, it's possible.
And put something unpleasant for some leftist.
So the other one, from the last, which there was one shloka, right, in which it was written, it was something like the other. It is not good to have build our own houses, right? So to just live, just don't be attached to your own house. So one example was given that the snakes, right? They live in these ant hills on the mounds or termite mounds,
right?
Which they don't construct. They are constructed by some termites or ants, and they just go live there. So I was just watching something, and then in that the documentary, in that there was one example, a similar one I found. You can, if you want, you can Google it later. There is a fish called river chub, CHUB. River chub. So that's very interesting. So it does similar thing. River chub is a small fish, but the way it builds like a house underwater, on the bed of the river bed, or what, I don't know where it river bed, I think, or the ocean. There, it builds a house with small pebbles.
Oh wow!
And very interesting. With its small mouth, it lifts like a forklift, lifts all these pebbles one by one and builds the house.
Wow!
And it builds the house, and in that house, other fish and other those water animals come and they lay their eggs.
Oh.
Very, very interesting.
Just like Kokila does in
correct.
Wow.
Just like that river chub. It's very, if you find that some small video, just find it, Google it.
Interesting.
Very, very cute. The lifting and building that house is very interesting, very beautiful.
Right.
एवं गुरुभ्य एतेभ्य एषा मे शिक्षिता मतिः स्वात्मोपशिक्षितां बुद्धिं शृणु मे वदत प्रभु. एवं गुरुभ्य एतेभ्य गुरुभ्य. So all these गुरुभ्य पूर्वम् उक्तं गुरुभ्य एतेभ्य एषा मे शिक्षिता मतिः. मम मतिः शिक्षिता अभवत्. मम शिक्षणम् अभवत्. अहं शिक्षितोऽस्मि. स्वात्मोपशिक्षितां बुद्धिं शृणु मे वदत प्रभो. हे प्रभो, हे यदो स्वात्म उपशिक्षितां स्वेन. इदानीम् अन्येभ्यः यत् शिक्षितमासीत् तत्सर्वं विवृतम् अस्ति, वर्णितं पूर्वम्. इदानीं स्वात्मोपशिक्षितां स्वेन यत् शिक्षितमस्ति तत् शृणु वदतः अहं वदामि वदत इति षष्ठी विभक्ति वदामि किम् इति शृणु इदानीं लिसन् टु इट् देहो गुरुर्मम विरक्तिविवेकहेतुर्बिभ्रत्स्म सत्त्वनिधनं सततार्त्युदर्कम् तत्त्वान्यनेन विमृशामि यथा तथापि पारक्यमित्यवचितो विचराम्यसङ्गः देहः गुरुः मम मम गुरुः कः देहः मम देह एव गुरुः इदानीम् अन्येषां शिक्षणम् अभवत् अन्येभ्यः परन्तु इदानीं मम देहात् किं शिक्षितमस्ति इति वदामि गुरुः मम देहः विरक्तिविवेकहेतुः विरक्तिः तथा विवेकस्य हेतुः विरक्ति इत्युक्ते विरागः वैराग्यम् अनासक्तिः विवेचनशक्तिः इदं करणीयम् इदं न करणीयम् इति विवेचनशक्तिहेतुः हेतुः इत्युक्ते कारणं कारणभूतः देहः इति कारणम् इत्युक्ते किं देहं दृष्ट्वा देहस्य शिक्षणं किं भवति देहः अनित्यः इति अनित्यकारणात् विरक्तिः भवेत् वैराग्यं भवेत् विवेचनशक्तिः भवेत् अथवा विरक्तेः विवेकशक्तिः भवेत् विरक्तिं सम्पादयितुं विवेकः अस्मत्सु भवेत् किमर्थं भवति देहं दृष्ट्वा किमर्थं देहः अनित्यः अशाश्वतः अस्ति इति तद् दृष्ट्वा विवेकः बुद्धिः प्रेरयति किं विरक्तिः अस्मिन् संसारे भवेत् किं बिभ्रत् इत्युक्ते दर्शयन् इति सत्त्वनिधनं सत्त्व इत्युक्ते अस्तित्वम् इत्युक्ते अत्र वर्तते वर्तनम् अत्र कुत्र लोके सत्त्वम् अस्तित्वं भवति कस्य देहस्य तदनन्तरं निधनमपि भवति मरणं प्राप्नोति तस्य नाशः भवति सत्त्वम् अस्तित्वं तदनन्तरं नाशः भवति सर्गे आगच्छति तस्य सृष्टिः भवति देहस्य अनन्तरं निधनं तस्य नाशः अपि भवति बिभ्रत् इदं दर्शयन् किं करोति देहः शिक्षणं शिक्षयति किं शिक्षयति विरक्तिं शिक्षयति
बिभ्रत्स्म इत्युक्ते किं
स्म मीन्स् निश्चयेन स्म इत्यस्य पदस्य नैके अर्थाः वर्तन्ते स्म विनो भवति स्म बट् अत्र स्म इस् निश्चयार्थे इण्डीड् नूनम् इति बिभ्रति इत्युक्ते इट् शोस् लैक् बिभ्रत् स्म नूनं निश्चयेन बिभ्रत् दर्शयति दर्शयन् इति अत्र शत्रन्तपदमस्ति बिभ्रत् दर्शयन् सत्त्वनिधनं तत् अस्तित्वं तथा नाशं दर्शयन् सततार्त्युदर्कं सतत अर्ति उदर्कम् इति त्रीणि पदानि सन्ति तत् सतत इत्युक्ते निरन्तरं सदा अनन्तरम् आर्ति इत्युक्ते दुःखं रैट् आर्ति दुःखम् उदर्कम् इत्युक्ते उदर्क यु मैट् नो रैट् उदर्कं मीन्स् अग्रे यः परिणामः भवति तत् उदर्कं मीन्स् द फ्यूचर् उदर्कम्
आर्ति इत्युक्ते
दुःखं क्लेशः आर्त्युदर्कं मीन्स् आर्तिः एव उदर्कम् or means दुःखमेव भवति अग्रे सततं so देहः देही यदि अस्माकं देहः भवति देहधारणम् अस्माकं भवति यावत्पर्यन्तं देहः वर्तते अथवा देहस्य कारणात् किं भवति अस्माकं सर्वदा दुःखम् अनुभवामः सर्वदा सततं कण्टिन्यूस्लि किमर्थं देहस्य कारणात् अस्माकं कर्म अपि करणीयं भवति सर्वदा न कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठत्यकर्मकृत् एकक्षणमपि विना कर्म
न जीवितुं
शक्नुमः किमर्थं देहः वर्तते सर्वदा कर्मकरणत्वात् किं भवति अस्माकं पुनः कर्मबन्धनं भवति सततात् तद् उदर्कं so it is continuous generates continuously दुःखं then तत्त्वान्यनेन विमृशामि यथा तथापि पारक्यम् इति अवसितो विचरामि असङ्गः तत्त्वानि means all these principles अनेन इत्युक्ते यत् पूर्वं शिक्षितं देहः अनित्यम् इति तेन शिक्षितमस्ति एतत् सर्वं तत्त्वानि एतानि विमृशामि इत्युक्ते विचारं करोमि यथा तथा अपि पारक्यम् इति अवसितः विचरामि असङ्गः एतानि तत्त्वानि तेषां विमर्शनं कृत्वा किं भवति किम् अभवम् अहं किं शिक्षितम् अभवत् देहः अनित्यं तेन सततं निरन्तरं दुःखप्राप्तिः भवति एतानि तत्त्वानि तस्य विचारमन्थनं कृत्वा पुनः विमर्शनम् इत्युक्ते पुनः तस्य मन्थनं विचारं कृत्वा पारक्यम् इति अवसितः इत्युक्ते अवगतः अवगमने आगतः किम् अवगमने आगतमस्ति पारक्यम् इति पारक्यं मीन्स् परकीयम् इति पारक्यं मीन्स् अस्माकं नास्ति अन्येषाम् इति अस्ति परकीयं परस्य अस्ति परकीयम् इत्युक्ते परस्य इति पारक्यं किं परस्य अस्ति किं पारक्यम् अस्ति देहः अस्माकं देहः नाशनिधनानन्तरं किं भवति तस्य निधनानन्तरं so it becomes parakyam means so we don't own it asmakam deha after the nidana after the death so somebody else will own it. Somebody else means who, like in many communities instead of burning they just feed it to animals, right, or birds or else also like, it becomes the मृग पक्षी तेषां वशवर्ती भवति पारक्यम् अस्माकं न इति अवसितः इति तत् अवगम्य विचरामि असङ्गः विचरामि असङ्गः अस्माकं सङ्गः नास्ति देहे सङ्गः नास्ति संसारे सङ्गः नास्ति अस्माकं लोकेपि मम सङ्गः नास्ति सङ्गतिः नास्ति इति विचरामि I just happily wander जाया आत्मजास्थ पशुभृत्य गृहाप्तवर्गान् पुष्णाति पुष्णाति यत् प्रियचिकीर्षया वितन्वन् स्वान्ते स्वकृच्छ्रम् अवरुद्धधनः सदेहः सृष्ट्वास्य बीजम् अवसीदति वृक्षधर्मा अथवा वृक्षधर्मः। वृक्षधर्मा इत्यपि अस्ति, वृक्षधर्म इस् आल्सो फाइन्। सो जाया आत्मज, तत्र जाया आत्मज अर्थ पशु भृत्य गृह आप्तवर्गान् पुष्णाति। पुष्णाति, सो पुष्णाति मीन्स् पोषणं करोति। सः मनुष्यः किं करोति? जाया इत्युक्ते भार्या, अनन्तरम् आत्मज इत्युक्ते पुत्र, कलत्र जाया कलत्रं पुत्र, आत्मजा इति पुत्री अपि, अनन्तरम् अर्थ इत्युक्ते धनं, पशु पशुरूपधनम्, अनन्तरं भृत्यवर्ग, अनन्तरं गृह तस्य गेहः, आप्तवर्ग बन्धुबान्धवान् सर्वान् पुष्णाति, तेषां पोषणं करोति, बन्धुबान्धवस्य परिवारस्य गृहस्य तेषां कृते सर्वस्य पोषणं करोति। यत् प्रियचिकीर्षया वितन्वन्, प्रियचिकीर्षया, चिकीर्षा इत्युक्ते कर्तुम् इच्छा, चिकीर्षा, प्रियचिकीर्षया वितन्वन्, सो तेषां प्रियं यत् अस्ति तत् कर्तुम् इच्छन्, इत्युक्ते तेन तेभ्यः किमपि लाभः भवतु। वितन्वन्, वितन् इत्युक्ते वितनोति, विस्तारयति इति, वितन्वन्। तो परिवारवर्गं तेषां इत्युक्ते संसारः यः अस्ति तस्य कुटुम्बः तस्य वितन्वन् इत्युक्ते पुष्णाति। किमर्थं पुष्णाति? पोषयति प्रियचिकीर्षया, टु मेक् देम् हैप्पी। अनन्तरं वितन्वन्, तेषां विस्तारं करोति, he just wants to grow, तस्य सीमा एव नास्ति। धनम् अधिकं भवतु, अर्थ अधिकं भवतु, पशुलाभः भवतु, वृत्तिवर्गः अधिकः भवतु इति सर्वं वितन्वन् विस्तारं कुर्वन् पुष्णाति। स्वान्ते सकृच्छ्रम् अवरुद्धधनः सदेहः, स्वान्ते स्वस्य अन्ते, अन्तकाले किं भवति? सकृच्छ्रम्, कृच्छ्रम् मीन्स् पुनः दुःखदायकं, सकृच्छ्रम् सदुःखं, सक्लेशम्, अवरुद्धधनः, अवरुद्धधनः इत्युक्ते धनी, अवरुद्ध means stopped. In this here stopped means collected, means he is like a dam, right? Dam collects all the water like that, a lot of water it collects in the dam, but avaruddha dhana, he collects lot of dhana, and then means sangruhita dhanaha saha dehaha, ultimately deha at one point it has to nasha. So see, he does all this poshanam bharanam sarvam krutva, at the end what happens? Dukkadayakemeva ante sadeha sruštva asya bijam avasidati vrukshatharmaha dehaha, vrukshatharmaha dehaha, vruksha iva dharmaha yasya asti saha dehaha bijam sruštva avasidati. So vruksha, what is the generally vruksha? Most of the vrukshas they do, or many of the vrukshas, bijam. So they create or they generate the bijam, sruštva, sruštanam krutva. After some time they die, vruksha, and the bija will become the new vruksha. Then they continue. But this vruksha, vruksha dharma, so vrukshasya gunadharma kaha, so bijasya utpadanam अनन्तरं तस्य नाशः। तथैव देहः अपि, अत्र बीजस्य सन्दर्भः किमर्थम् अस्ति? बीज the comparison is given for what? Vrukshah bijam srujati means similarly dehi manushya etat sarvam kurvan bharanam poshanam kurvan bija rupam karma bijam, okay? Tasya sarjanam karoti means punah karma bandhane karma, so karma utpadayati. Karma utpadayati means what? Again he creates, does karma, and karma becomes bija. Karma bija asti. The karma bija, when it is created because of doing all this kutumba bharanam or samsara saranam, tarhi tasya so he dehasya nasha bhavati, but the next bija is ready for the next birth. Okay? That is his bija, the next for karma bija for the next birth, next cycle. So evam saha sarvada samsara chakre patati iti vrukshadharmah dehaha satma. Okay, can stop here. 26. Okay. Not many. Next week we should be able to finish.
Okay.
अस्तु, धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः. शुभरात्रि.
धन्यवादः महोदय. धन्यवादः महोदय.
यात्रा सुखद भवेत् इति.
Have a nice time.